Hi and welcome to the Pillars app. My name is Alan and I'm going to be taking you through a quick tutorial on how to use the Pillars app. When you first log in to the Pillars app, you'll notice that you get a please wait sign. That is because the administration needs to manually assign you to one of the pillars, and so you need to wait until that takes place before you can use it. Currently I'm using the Pillars app on a large screen format. You can do that by going to the website pillars.meteorapp.com on any web-enabled device, or you could use the Pillars app itself downloaded from the Google Play or else from the Apple Store. As soon as you have been allocated to a Pillars section, you will then be able to see all of the function on the Pillars app. The first thing that you'll see when you log in will be the wall for your particular Pillars section. And in the wall you'll be able to post messages to the wall, you'll be able to comment on messages as well as like messages. You also are able to flag messages if you feel that they're inappropriate. If you do flag a message, then it'll be sent to the Pillar administrator who will deal with it. If you would like to post something to your Pillar section wall, then you use the little black plus sign at the bottom right corner. Add what you would like to say and hit the post button. You can also add images if you'd like to. Going down the menu, you can look at your own profile by clicking on the Profile tab. You can also edit your profile, clicking on the Editing tab in the bottom right corner. You can look at all the other members of your Pillar section, and you can look at their profile as well. If you look at another member's profile, you're able to do a few things on that profile. Starting from the bottom, you can dial their number straight from the profile, you can send an email straight from their profile and get their address, etc. The way that you send a connection or request a face-to-face meeting with that person is through their profile, and you would use these two buttons over here. One on the left is the connection button if you'd like to send a connection to that member. The one on the right is the face-to-face button. It's really important to remember that the way that you send connections and send face-to-face requests is through the other members' profiles, not through the Connections tab or the Face-to-Requests tab. Those are just records of existing connections and face requests. But if you want to send one, you go to the Pillars Member tab and then you select the member that you'd like to send to. You can also send a connection to yourself if maybe a Pillars member has not populated the connections with a connection for you, or for any other reason. The way you do that is you go to any Pillar member besides yourself, hit on the connection button, and then right at the top where it says connected to, you can select that and then just select yourself, and that will be a connection from yourself to yourself. Now let's look at how to make a connection. So the first thing you do is you go to the Pillar Members tab in the menu. You select the member that you would like to send the connection to. You click on the Connections tab, and then you fill in the client name, the client email address, and the client's phone number. You can also, if you'd like to, just take a snapshot of the client's business card and include that. If it is a sensitive client, you can hit the Hide Client button, but the person receiving the connection can also do that. Hit Submit, and that Pillar member will get a notification saying that they have a new connection. When you receive a connection, to fulfill that connection, you would go to the Connections tab, and then that should be one of the first connections that you see, the connection to you. You can either edit that connection, or you can click the Fulfill button. In the Fulfill button, you make sure the contact details are correct. You can choose to hide the client's details, and you add a value. You don't need to put a $sign in, just add in the value. In this case, I'm saying that the value was $2,000 and click the fulfill button. Once the connection is fulfilled, it'll add itself to all of the appropriate reports for all of the pillar. While you are in the connections tab, there's a few other things you can look at. The first thing is you can duplicate any connection that you've fulfilled. This will help you for ongoing connections, maybe connections that happen every month or every quarter. And you can also look at connections that you have sent to other people. You can edit them too. You can also see all pending connections in the whole pillar, so everyone who's sent connections out that have not yet been fulfilled. You can look at all completed connections this month, and there'll be a total value at the bottom of that. And you can look at the leaderboard to see who has sent the most connections and what their value is for that particular month. To set up a face-to-face meeting with another Pillar section member, you would again go to the Pillar Members tab, find the member that you'd like to connect with, and then click on the face-to-face icon underneath their profile image. You can add in a message, as well as give them an option of 3 dates. You only have to fill one of these out if you'd like to. Otherwise, you can fill all 3 or just 2 of them out. And then click the submit button. They will then get a notification that you want to have a meeting with them, and they're able to fulfill that notification. If somebody else sends you a face request, you can fulfill that by going to the face requests tab, and you'll see face requests to yourself, and you can just click on the finish button if you get one of those, and that will let the system know that you've actually had the face-to-face meeting. There's also a list of all the meetings that have happened this month, as well as a leaderboard for those that have had and set up the most face-to-face meetings. Getting into meetings can be done through the Meetings tab. There should be a list of all of your Pillar meetings. If you were to click on one of those meetings, it'll take you to the meeting itself, and on a cell phone you'll be able to click in. Please note that you need to be at the venue at the right time in order to be able to check in. You can't check in unless you are at the actual venue at the right time. When you are checking into a meeting, you have to be at the right place at the right time with the geolocation before you'll be able to check into a meeting. And when you are able to check into a meeting, then a black circle will appear down at the bottom of the meeting here. You click on that and it'll give you 4 options to choose from. The first is to check into the meeting. The next option is to select somebody else to take your place for a meeting. And then the next one is to indicate that you won't be able to attend a meeting because of illness. And then lastly, you'll be able to adjust your lightning round. You can also adjust your lightning round from your profile at any time by clicking on the edit button and adjusting the lightning round over here and then saving. There are other administrative functions and reports that I'll post in other videos for our Pillar administrators, but that's just about everything about how to use the Pillars app. The only other thing that we have is if you would like to add a suggestion to the app, you can do so by going to the Add Suggestion tab and typing that suggestion in, and that'll come through to the Pillar admins. Thanks for watching.